Did you base your opinion of what Edward was off of the books?
Yeah, in a lot of ways, but also I was very aware of the fact that it's written from Bella's perspective, who's completely in love with him. So, and that's kind of a lot of the ways that I could get away from having to play beautiful, beautiful, beautiful all the time. It's just like you could be anybody because it's just Bella seeing a creature, and anyone who you're in love with, you can't see their flaws, and I kind of saw it as a metaphor, I guess. And if you weigh up the facts of his existence, there's a lot more complexity than it seems like on the page. I did tons of physical training, and like I think there's a thing about running which was good for it. Just a lot of isolation things were good for the part. I mean, I didn't talk to anyone for ages, and because I wanted to not be able to like kind of communicate with people like as if I hadn't talked to anyone for ages, which I hadn't. I was in Portland and I went to this bookshop called Powell's Bookshop, which is the most amazing bookshop I've ever been to, and I literally went there every single day and just I've never done so much reading in my whole life. I read a lot of Martin Amis. I mean, it wasn't really to do with Twilight. I don't know what I read to do with Twilight. I read some Virgil, which I gave to Kristen for inspiration, whatever.
Was she inspired by it?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I don't think she read it. And I used to go to the gym for about 5 hours a day. Then I started just losing so much weight, and I had to look like an alien. So my head started to look really like abnormally huge in comparison to my body. And then Catherine came up. She was like, "What are you doing to yourself?"
Did you have to gain weight afterwards? And
yeah, I just stopped exercising before the shoot.
That must have felt nice, a little relaxation,
yeah,
right?
Literally just eating the first cheeseburger after like 2.5 months of doing that. It's amazing. It tastes like ambrosia. Yeah, I literally stopped exercising the day before the first day of shooting. And then the first shot on the first day, I almost ripped my hamstring just trying to lift up Kristen. I wasn't even doing a stunt.